Hello, this is Distracted Lord, and welcome back to BeamNG Drive, and the game has had an update, and it involves this thing, because this thing is a Gavril D-Series. But it's now a pre-runner version, and apparently it's also a Let's Kill My Frame Rate version. Why is my frame rate gone terrible? Anyway, we are busy sliding down into the mud. Let's just get out of the mud. And as you can see, we have a different version of the D-Series. It's a pre-runner. There's also an extended cab version, and there's a crawler version. But why have a crawler when you can have one of these? You just have to push it off the cliff and try and avoid hitting the nasty rocks at the bottom. And there we go. And then we just go slowly, apparently. And we bounce along here, all the way across the rocks. So this is Jungle Rock Island, and it is different, and I can't entirely remember how it was before, but it didn't look this nice. But they haven't just changed the graphics, they have also done some actual like structural changes to it. Not go too fast. This car can get a little uncontrollable at high speed, being that it is a rear-wheel drive vehicle in Beam. As you can see, the suspension is perfectly fine with it, and we can just throw it all the way around over here and just about avoid the rocks. So this is just the muddy dirt paths that crisscross this island. We started up at the top in the volcano. We can just go down here. It is very laggy. All the other vehicles are fine, but this one, oh no, we can't possibly have frame rates. This is a small vehicle you need to kind of concentrate for, but never mind. I'm just gonna drive it and talk anyway. Yeah, so there is a bunch of stuff they've changed in this map. They haven't they've added some stuff. We can go look at their footage of it. We can go look at that stuff. So, as you can see, they have upgraded a bunch of stuff, and they just completely added in that whole resort. It's an abandoned resort, like everything else on this island. They've also seemed to have added birch trees, which are very white and look mildly metallic. Down here, not crashing the bridge. This is totally the perfect car for this. So we can just head over this way, over to the port. I need to know my way around, but I'll show you. You see those 6 drifts. I think this tunnel is also different. I'm pretty sure. Haven't played Jungle Rock for a little while before. Right, we can just yoink up here. And the port's down here. So you remember what the port was like before? Well, it's different. The one, there's no path through here. You have to go like that. We still have this area here, in which you can still do donuts. There's now just a bunch of containers lying around as well, which say all kinds of beam things on them. I've just crashed. No. Yeah, also it sometimes goes, yes, you want to be reset like 2 minutes ago. But as you can see, we just have a bunch of containers with beam stuff on the side. So we have a darky one, a folk, BeamNG, folk. What's that on the top? No lean. That's a container. Yeah, there's just a bunch. There's an Oilex one there. Yeah, they're just all companies from Beam. don't think there's a Nomi one. Haven't seen a Nomi one. And they're in all sorts of colours, and there's just a bunch of rows of them. That's not that interesting. But the warehouses, they've changed them, made them look better. And this area down the back here, there used to be just a bunch of stuff, like sort of round things and dirt tracks. That doesn't entirely exist. There's still a path up there, which existed before. And there's also a bit more stuff down here that's not crashed up there. So let's just go for a nice spin, as I so intended to do. And yes, camera, that's what I wanted to do. Be pointing backwards. So this bit here is still the same, but then we have this area that goes around here. We have a whole thing here in this area here. There's just a random place there. Not quite sure what it's for. Never mind. Let's just spin around. Oh, we bounced off the curb. Was not anticipating bouncing off the curb. Also, trying to do a 3-point turn. This thing's quite difficult because you just spin the wheels and you don't turn. Oh, we did slight wheelies as well. That was not intentional. Anyway, we can still drive down here. This place still exists. I'm not going to go all the way down there. We can just pause the game and zoom out with 3cam, and we can have a look. And there's now sort of this whole area here, which is kind of cool. So this is the port now, and yeah. Then we also have the observatory, which you can see is different. Nothing else about it's really changed. The industrial site, however, is significantly different. So here's the industrial site. I'm just gonna go ping myself down here. Bonk. That transition. Just fix the car up so I can immediately brake again. Yeah, so if you remember the industrial site before, it wasn't amazing. There was just a bunch of stuff lying around. Now there's multiple roads into it. We can go down here and we can just fling it very fast through here. And that just goes out there. I don't know what this is. Let's use the handbrake. There's a building here. There's some more buildings here, and there's a jump. I'm going to use a jump. Yeah, so this is the layout now. There used to be a bunch of stuff there, but this area here used to be just flat tarmac, I think. Yeah, this isn't entirely exciting. Alright, that jump. That appears to be the opposite way through. Yeah, it's fine, just drive through the foliage. The foliage is disruptive. Yeah, so this place down here was just a bunch of potholes, and I once sunk a pigeon in it. But no one probably remembers that. That was like a Beam video from a very long time ago. But now there's a bunch of junk lying around in the puddles. And there's a little tower over here. We can go explore the little tower and drive through some bushes. So yeah, there's just a bunch of litter effectively, which I assume has been put in here from here, because this seems to be like the waste place from the industrial site. Another interesting thing, oh, we have a whole nice beach here. I did not notice this. This is nice sand dunes. I am now being distracted by sand dunes. We must go check out the sand dunes and throw a car at them. How does one get to the sand dunes? Probably down here somewhere. Yes, this way. So there's a little castle on this peninsula place up here. I'm not going to go there, so let's just check it out with the camera. There's just a little castle. Not entirely sure why. Anyway, the whole thing's covered in ivy. It's not interesting. The sand dunes, however, I am counting as interesting, and I did not know they existed. Let's just hop down here onto this beautiful white sandy beach. Foot down. And we fall. It's fine. It's not fine. The back wheels have become jammed. occasionally the back wheels become jammed in the bodywork in this vehicle. Not entirely sure why, they just do. Bonk! That was fantastically awful. Please help me, I don't move. Move. Go on. Get up the sand dune. It's supposed to be a competent vehicle. Bonk. There's a bash bar thing in the front for a reason, so we can bash stuff. Now here is the resort, and I have brought a crawler because we might need it. Right, let's just hop up here so we can drive around. I'm pretty sure we have the same gearbox. Yes, we do have the same gearbox. And we can just fit through there, because we just about fit through there, and then we can just drive over here. So there's a pool, and in the crawler we can fling it around a bit, which is something we can't really do in the pre-runner. Anyway, so you can just hop about these rocks a bit. I haven't even locked the diffs yet, and we're doing well. And oh no. We're falling over. We fell over. We're now drowning. We drowned. Thank you, UI, for informing me of all the nice things like I'm drowning. I can't really tell where the water is. I'm slightly stuck, yay. Right, let's just get back up here. So there seems to be like 2 pools for some reason, because your fancy hotel needs 2 pools. Can I not form tank stuff? Yeet. There you go. Not quite. We're now trying to do monster truck stunts. Great plan. Yeah, right. So we have there's 2 pools. There's a bunch of stuff and a bunch of rocks. We can also, I'm pretty sure, yes, we can get on top. This is nice. Unfortunately, the UI is having issues at present time. So, we just hop over here. All the UI's catching up, that's nice. And we drive up this ramp. Then we can drive to the next ramp. Whoosh, up the ramp. That's not quite fitting around the corner. And there's another ramp. This looks like something. I'm a scrap mechanic now with all these things. Oh, and there's a jump. I'm taking the jump. We failed to take the jump. Now, I want to take this jump, because jumps are cool. Yoink! No damage. Well, apparently we damaged the tyre. Sure. That's just not driving. Driving into poles is bad. Hi. Where do I go from here? Okay. Can I get up this? Can I get down anywhere? No. There's a bridge across here. If you wanted to go through inside it, you could go through inside. There's nothing inside the hotel resort thing either. Although there are some modern, very not dirty traffic cones, and some not quite clean pipes, but you know, there's just some random, very clean traffic cones lying around. We also have the airfield, which is just over here, and is now different as well. So if we just hop over here with a there we go. So there's now this sort of area here which is covered in, I don't really know. I don't know what this stuff is. It looks like Dalek. It looks like someone's just got a bunch of Daleks and cut them up and shoved them on there. There's the hangar over here, which looks a lot better, I must say, than what it did before. It looks so much better. I'm trying to do like some 6 donuts, it's not working. Because I'm trying to formula crawler thingy from donuts. Woo. Just lock the rear diff. Just make it rear wheel drive and lock the rear diff, and then we can just do donuts. To be honest, this thing will probably fall over if you did too many donuts. yeet. I can make it roll over. Can we unroll over? No, we're just gonna sit upside down. Right. Let's just unlock the diffs again so we don't fall over. Yeah, so it's still bumpy. It's now just actually like tarmac bumpy rather than dirt bumpy. There is another thing that they've done in this update, which I didn't realise they'd done. But we just have, there's some water here, and there's some waterfall here, and this river isn't entirely new. There used to be a river here before. They've just made it bigger and better. And we can go zooming up here to the end of this one, which is just here, which is rather dull. It's just on the side of a mountain somewhere. But the other way is far more interesting, and we can go up here, and there's some nice cool features. Oh, there's another way. Did not know about this. This doesn't really go anywhere, but there is a path going through it. There's the water. I found a pond, and that is apparently slightly underneath the world. I don't think I'm supposed to know about that pond. Anyway, we can go through this rock arch, and there's some bumpy, rapid bit there, and we can go up here where I have my ambulance parked over there, which is also a new thing. That the ambulance, there was an ambulance before, now we have a D45 ambulance. I think it's just a more powerful ambulance, and this goes up to some rapids and a little tunnel here. Where's this tunnel is? Oh, it's up here. Okay. Well, the opposite port. Okay. But there's an interesting thing about this whole water thing which they've added, which is that if I just back up my ambulance and let's go forward again, we can drive across onto here with some crashing noises, and then we just drive it into the water. Other than the fact that we break the engine and we sink. So obviously we're going to sink, that's a fact of water and ambulances. Let's grab you and point out to the water a bit. So as you can see, we are not in fact staying still. If I were to grab us, hold us still, we would go off again. Because water now pushes your car. And this is even more interesting if we go and shove it up by the rapid here. We go and get stuck on it. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let's just put it here. You see, we go quite quickly down there. Not that we really go anywhere, but as you can see, we get posted along and it took the door off and taking. Where's the door gone? It stole my door. Okay. So water now pushes stuff. Interesting fact. Good to know. Didn't realise that. I thought they didn't have that. I mean, I knew they were going to add it. Didn't realise they had added it. Anyway, so that is the Jungle Rock Island. There is sort of one other place that they have updated. So let's just go take a look at the map. That place is West Coast map, West Coast USA, and my frame rates are probably not going to be too happy about me being here because it is quite a big and complicated map. But they have made some changes to it. They're not massive, they haven't completely overhauled it like they did with Jungle Rock. They've just added a few things like that tunnel there. That's new. And if I just zoom off down this way, in my little vehicle here, which is the farmhand version, basically it just seems to have the trailer from the small bed trailer just shoved on the back of a pickup. You see what I mean? Bulk utility trailer is literally the same thing, they just shoved it on. It even has the same lights, nearly. But there is some new stuff, and one of those things is just coming up on the left here. Is it? No, I'm lost. Look, tired marks on the road. It's this here. There's now a station. Yeah, I think I'm getting confused, and that building's always existed. Oh well, this is the station. Yeah, this is the station. This is the thing that says station, and that's the convention centre, which might be new, but never mind. So basically, they just made a whole bunch more tunnels. So the other things they've made, if we just, there's a bunch of stuff, basically, that they've just added over here. This way. Great content. Lovely. Well, I found my way over here from that horrible maze of roads that is this map. And basically it's not that interesting. There's just a bunch of places that sell stuff. And we can drive around them, and it's right by the racetrack. And I'm just doing some sick trade drifts. Yes, this was so interesting. And there's also a solar farm. That's new as well. Didn't realise that. Anyway, we can just go super fast with a trailer because we drive better with a trailer without. And we busted a wheel off the trailer. I don't mind. It has apparently got connected to my bumper though. We've got a spare wheel now. Also, this road here used to go and end here, and then it used to just go off the edge of the map that way. So there's some barriers. And now there's a tunnel. And the tunnel just goes round here. And we can go all the way around here. And connect onto this. Which is that road here. This road here goes down across it, and now it just, you can go round and join back onto it. They also did a similar thing over this way. This road here, now, this one here also goes into a tunnel. The tunnel goes round quite sharply, and there's a blocked off tunnel here that goes off to nowhere, and there's a blocked off tunnel on this side that goes off to, guess where? Nowhere. But then these tunnels go round here, and just come out here, so you just go round there, which is fantastically useful. This place now has some loopy round stuff as well. So these things here used to send you up round there. Now you can drive around here through another tunnel. You see, they just added a whole bunch of tunnels basically. Wow, that's lovely. This main road here still just goes off to the map over there somewhere. That's about it with this update. Nice. Oh, they've changed this. This looks different. It now looks like a rail bridge rather than just a weird naff thing. Thank you for watching. Don't get distracted. Go subscribe now and make sure that notification bell is on. But until next time, goodbye.